Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sun Up on 7. It is Monday, and right now we're going to be having a conversation with Mr. Eworth Garbutt. So we're celebrating the success when it comes to saving the last Silk Caye. I mean, he was one of the persons that was spearheading this initiative. We just want to congratulate him and everybody in the Palencia Peninsula that took this upon themselves to do something meaningful for their community. So joining us via Zoom, we have Mr. Garbutt. Mr. Garbutt, good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Kevin and Miss Renata, doing top of the world, man.
Good morning.
With heartfelt appreciation to Belize and extension, the community and the world. Oh. Really, really heartfelt appreciation. They did it.
You guys did it. You guys should be super proud of yourselves for not sitting down, for getting out to make commotion, because that's how things happen. And like now you're reaping the benefits. So can you just give us the update, what's happening now? We see some great pictures, or well, videos too as well, of seeing, the Caye it's gotten its barrier, it's being restored to a certain degree. Like, what's the feel like and what's happening there for the community?
I would like to first say, not to put words in your mouth, Mr. Renata, but to a certain degree, it's to a lot. It's a U-turn completely,
Okay. So it seems you're experiencing some internet difficulties on your end, Mr. Garbutt.
Yes, I think it froze just now on your end because the connection probably, I'm not sure what's happening there. But from his last words, it's like a whole U-turn, like going from struggling, nothing, they're not hearing them out properly, to now, like, got the community together, then seeing, they got the necessary, the correct engineering support. Yes?
Yeah, you got me back?
Yes, we got you back. We got you back.
Unfortunately, I had on phone, not all laptop, and I know all the keys and everything else, but my phone, I don't know much on it. So just bear with me, just don't think I'm a call.
Sure thing.
But what need to be said now to the wider public, that just, I don't know if you asked the question just now, but you asked what's going on at Silk Caye. I like to reverse back to the very beginning on April 30th. When it got started, and if you should add that up, we're just under around 2.5 months now. And the first 3 days was the make or break. And we didn't break. Instead, we make community effort even stronger now. I think that you already know what happened those first 3 days. Every day I was not more than a attempt was they come to the island to arrest me as the leader of this great initiative now. So with that, it's just important for the viewers to understand. South Silk Cays, there's 3. You have the north, which have the shrubs, like different trees that grow on it, and they designate that for the birds. The middle one used to be a huge island, fisherman go camp, and now the southern Silk Cays, which we have come together and fix. That's the one we're talking about. But this is national land. And it sounds like a lot of time we use word and sometimes it's loose, because the audience that should be the instrumental people not comprehend national land. It's owned by the state. And whatever owned by the state, owned by me or you and Mr. Kevin, Mr. Renata, we own this thing. See, might manage and people manage, but that we own it. Once you have Belizean, you own that. So we say for we last hope, connect to tourism, and more than tourism, you have sentimental values. That's where I take my kids every time they have a birthday, instead of going to have a party. That's where we spot, so socially, financially, in every aspect.
Yeah.
It's the last hope that was left near Placencia, 22 miles to the east, fire. To make Belize and have a place, walk on down for weekend, and you have this never happen. You'll never get a memo saying that South Silk Caye is closed because of private interest, because of me and your interest. But just want to share that island for we. That's why we fix it. Every single Belizean.
Great. Mr. Eworth, we just want to congratulate you once more on that effort, and everybody that partnered with you to ensure that we save the South Silk Caye. Of course, we know that climate change, global warming, the increase of sea level is a thing. We cannot run away from it. Is there like any plans that you and your colleagues are planning on doing when it comes to addressing other areas that are going through this similar situation?
Definitely, and plan is great. You know, this is more than plan. This is action.
Yes.
Definitely, Monkey River is big on the horizon, but right here in Placencia, I must applaud, and I really can't applaud more the new chairperson Warren and his team, and all the ladies and gents say, hats off. They're doing an amazing job right on the beach in front of us. Because you got to clean up at home, you know, but a lot of time when you hear about plans come with a lot of money. I'm tired of hearing about the monopoly money. When you hear millions, the other places, we need to stop plan and do action, and that way, this community-based led initiative is about that people were very serious and more than serious where we act. And I must applaud them. I can't applaud more. I know how much Eworth I want to hear about the people power what happened here. I was privileged enough to have the courage to start the first step, but only because I know I was supported by the best team in the world. My direct staff, etc., and all my family for sure, but the team believes in Placencia, the community, Independence, St. Bite, Monkey River. I never want to call name because if I miss anybody, but every single Belizean will support this initiative, whether it's just well-wishers, you pray for me, you physically me there because the island me I can't hold everybody when me want there, but now we could hold a better percentage of who want there. So heartfelt appreciation to every single person.
Great.
We are super proud of everyone that stood up and showed that we're going to protect our environment, we're going to protect our keys, we're not going to take no for a, we're not going to sit down, basically. And so I just want to thank you so much for giving us the update and also the comfort knowing that this is not just it, you know, it doesn't stop here, that the community outreach, the protection continues, the preservation continues, and that you and all the people that are in support and the community will not, you know, let the key go to waste or anything like that. So we just want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Mr. Garbutt, for joining us. And we wish you and your team all the best. Have a great Monday. And, you know, we continue looking forward to the next initiative that you're going to be doing. Ren, so at this point...
yeah, if you don't mind, just make a throw in one last word.
Sure thing.
Sure, by all means.
As climate change is real, present, and forever getting stronger, we must stand up and get stronger as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, saying that, there's a lot of things that is eroding front of our eye, front of our face, and BTB, anybody who stand tall, need to step up and do the right thing because tourism, they erode as fast as the island they erode. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the higher level. Eworth Garbutt is an entrepreneur, not just a tour guide. So I just want to reiterate past one thing real quick. It's the tour guide course and different thing when I go. It's a good course, you know. I love it. My son just come out and the man, I think 97 was his lowest or whichever, but hats off to BTB for help. But sometimes when you help, if you got a compass from west and we want to go east, we need to clarify something. We are not here just to aisle the tourism industry at the lower level. Training must be at the... I love to hear, I don't have time to play with them being a tour guide. I hire the best. I'm the person that want to hire the best. And we got the best guides in the world. So let's talk about how do we better fit around the leadership and ownership table because I will be the best boss and have been the best boss for my employee. We need more Belizean to get in at this thing. Stop make we be at the lower level. I could straighten up. A lot of things that they erode, and I just had to put it out there.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate that message, you know. I think that is a great way to end off the show. It's so important that Belizeans step up. We include ourselves. If we're not invited at the table, hey, get what chair and make a seat there as well, you know. If you're, like, for instance, with the Constitutional Committee, if you don't see your name is there, write a letter to see that's happening. Get included in there, and that's how we move forward. It's about us standing up and not taking anything for granted. So I just want to say that to everybody out there. And Caye, is there any final words you want to say as we're wrapping up today's show?
Yeah, I just want to say that, you know, always go ahead and give a try. You know, you never know, you might just come out successful. So trust yourself, trust your skills, and we wish you all the best in everything that you have planned for today. I thank you so much for tuning in and for sharing this space with us. I'll see you on Wednesday. And Ren, what are your last words?
No, it's just, of course, drink your water and mind your business, as I always say. But again, I do really want to encourage people, take up space. And I'm not just talking to women, I'm talking to every single person. Assert yourself in places. If you don't see yourself invited and you know you're supposed to be there, you know the inclusion needs to happen, Go to that table, go to those people, make your mark, say what you have to say, be respectful about it, but also be assertive about it too as well, because that's how we make changes happening. Nobody will ask you if you make the change, you have to go out and do it yourself. So take examples as you see for Silk Caye, take examples as you see for, that they're trying their best to push themselves in the Creole Council, all these things happening. Take examples and go out and do what you need to do. And so with that, guys, we just thank you as always for sharing your comments, for sharing the space, for being a part of the Sun Up on 7 family. We love you dearly, and we'll have you back here again tomorrow when Brandon and I have a tremendous Tuesday with everything jam-packed and fun for you guys as always.
So.